In the middle of the segment, I look over at the door, our glass door, our studio door, and who's standing there? The one, the only, the awesome James Hetfield, guitar player, lead singer of Metallica.
Who?
James
What's he
Hetfield.
doing here?
Have you ever heard of yourself? There he is.
Never.
James
I
Hetfield.
have to Google this guy.
Hey Mike, it's Kruko and Hetfield on Murph and Max.
Yeah, how's it going? All right. Nice. Right on. Well, that's always great to hear. You know, when kids are able to play what they like hearing, I mean, that's one of those things. I remember taking piano lessons going, what is this? I mean, this is horrible. I want to play this. And so nowadays, I think, either, guitar teachers and things like that, they get, you don't have to start at, the beginning and learn chords and whatnot. Bring in a song you want. And so kids, hopefully they don't bring in like Master Pup, some insane song, but easy song so they can, it's totally inspiring that they get to go home and play a few chords of their favorite song.
Yeah, make that sound.
By the way, that voice is James Hetfield, the lead singer of Metallica, who's just walking. We're going to find out what the heck James is doing here in just a second. But do you want to talk a little baseball with Krug for just a second, James? Obviously a huge Giants fan. You guys have done so many nights with the Giants. And
Absolutely.
we were just talking World Series, and we know you're a Raider fan, too, obviously. You're feeling pretty
You're living
good
the
about
good life
Raiders.
right now. Yeah.
So,
Finally.
did you have
After
any,
all these years.
if you ever get a chance to talk baseball with Mike Kruko, what would you shoot the breeze with him about?
Yeah, well, I mean, the Giants are going next year, right?
It's an even
I
year,
hope
right?
so. Yeah, they're due. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. Well, hey, we are living the dream, and we're super blessed, and we love the fact that we are able to inspire athletes, inspire people who are in the armed forces, anyone who's stepping up, doing a really intense career. And not to discount all the other intense careers out there, but the fact that they come up and they say, hey, your music inspires me or takes us to another level. And when I hear that, that takes me to another level. So it comes full circle, and the fact that we're able to be even more alive by listening to something, it still blows my mind.
Nice.
Great stuff. The voice you hear, James Hetfield from Metallica, who's walked into our studio in the middle of the Mike Kruko show.
I gotta say too, James, Murph and I were both at the game against the Cardinals in the playoffs a couple of years ago.
Game 6.
One of the greatest things of all time. So we're all proud of Metallica being like our hometown band, and you guys, man, your track record speaks for itself. But there you are at the game. So we were totally surprised. We didn't hear you were going to be there. So we're like, that's James Hetfield down there. He's got the mic in his hand. Then you drop, let's go kick some Cardinal ass. The stadium starts rocking, total Metallica moment there, and then I come on the air the next morning with Murph, and I go, not only was the James Hetfield blessing, not only did it work, I'm going to demand we do this like every year in the playoffs, but then I thought, like, how many of those Cardinal guys went home and started, like, deleting tunes off their Forget Metallica, there goes Mr. Puppets out, out.
Yeah, you
Like,
had to do it, huh, James? Yeah.
Well, I tell you, I'm not out to make enemies. That's for sure. I want everyone to do their best, but
Yeah.
I got inspired by the moment.
That was great.
I got carried away there, and no disrespect to them whatsoever, but more respect to the Giants.
Yeah.
I just wanted to pump that place up. And
That's
what it
reasonable.
did.
You did.
I know. Bochy didn't. He had a few words after that.
James, come on now.
Friggin' white trash showing up here.
Come on, James.
That's okay. Much respect to everyone who plays the game.
Mike, you remember that. What were you thinking of in the booth?
You know what else,
Thank
Kruk,
you.
and everybody else? This is great. We got James Hetfield in studio and Mike Kruko on the phone. Metallica is one of the only bands that actually ever headlined Candlestick Park. You played Candlestick Park. Not many bands. Rolling Stones did with Jay Giles in '81, but there are not a whole lot of bands that have actually walked into Candlestick, set their stage up, and headline. You guys did that, among many, many other amazing things. Which makes me wonder, why did you? I mean, you can knock
Why
on
are
the
you
window
here?
anytime, dude. You're welcome to sit in anytime.
we've been talking to
Yeah.
James Hetfield like we expected
just
to
hanging
see him
out
in the
with
hallway.
James, yeah.
James Hetfield, lead singer of Metallica. You walked in, by the way, Raider hat.
Yeah.
Let's just show that
Loud
out there,
and
right
proud,
there,
yeah.
And you got somebody told us you got something
You
to
said
say.
you got news.
I got
yeah.
I got something to say. Yeah. Yeah.
I
We. Oh, you want to continue that?
will if you want me to.
All right.
Misfits, man.
Yes.
Misfits.
So yeah, February 6th, the night before the big anniversary of the Super Bowl, we are playing the night before at AT&T Park. We're not playing the halftime show for some reason, but there was a petition going out.
Oh, yeah.
That would have been nice.
We heard about that.
But we're playing the night before a full show, which I think is even cooler.
Wow.
So the night before,
Wow.
so all the fans, way!
Wait, you guys are announcing a gig the night before the Super Bowl at AT&T Park right here, right now?
Night before the Super Bowl party, we are playing at AT&T Park. Us and Cage the Elephant,
Nice.
February 6th. So tickets go on sale Friday.
Hey, man, that's fantastic.
Show up.
Fantastic.
Outstanding.
Now,
Yeah.
when you're a band like Metallica, Murph, you got a catalog so huge. In fact, we were singing one of the cover songs. You guys have so much material now. I mean, a lot of Metallica fans know that you guys you're in the middle of working up some new stuff. So, is there any chance, along with the classics, maybe you give us a taste of the new material?
I can't promise anything, but you never know what happens.
Right on.
You know, we like goofing around. You know, between songs,
Yeah.
you might hear a riff or two.
Nice.
And we're super stoked for the new stuff as well. But you know, when you're playing AT&T the night before, you know, some of the mainstays, some of the songs that people really identify with, we want to pump people up.
Yeah, and you guys, I actually saw you play AT&T Park in '05. I want to say when you were opening for the Rolling Stones.
That's right.
That was a hell of a night too. What was that experience like, hanging out with Mick, Keith, all those guys?
Yeah, it was. I got in trouble. I
Did
got
you?
in trouble because I went into catering and I took a big scoop out of the shepherd's pie that was
Oh, that's
supposedly
Keith's thing, yeah.
this is Keith's
Oh.
shepherd's pie, and I didn't give a crap.
Ah!
Like, I'm hungry. Wait a minute, isn't this catering?
You took my shepherd pie, yeah.
I tell you, no disrespect to Keith, but I was hungry, man.
He
good story.
learned how the North Bay boys do it.
No
there.
kidding, dude. That's a big thing with Richards, Murph. Is his shepherd's pie?
Well,
Like he has
not-
to have
not
that.
to James.
And James
Not
wants
to
him
James.
with the fork.
By the way, once
Hey.
again, James Hetfield from Metallica
Yeah.
in our studio right now,
Yeah.
and just announced they're playing February 6th, AT&T Park. Tickets go on sale Friday.
Yep,
Tremendous.
that's right.
Tremendous.
Yep.
Dude, that's the whole world's going to be here. You
I
know,
hope so.
night before. So you guys because that whole week is parties, right? Party Monday,
Yeah,
Tuesday,
yeah,
Wednesday,
yeah.
and then Saturday night it kind of builds this climax. And you
Yeah.
guys said, let's just seize the energy and rock out, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, we wanted to be a part of this thing, and somehow we weren't getting in where we wanted to get in, so we created kind of our own thing.
It's
Then.
your second reference. Did you want to play the Super Bowl halftime, and they went another way?
Well,
'Cause
who
we
would
thought,
not? Who would
right,
not
we
wanna
thought
play
you
Super
guys
Bowl?
would be a great choice.
I agree.
Perfect
And there was
choice.
a petition going around and all that stuff, and you know, I'm not as pretty as Katy Perry. Just so you know. I know it's shocking.
Yeah, but Katy Perry, she can do her thing. But you guys, you know what? Though, like you said, though, it's better to have you the night before. Do a full set, rock out, and do your thing, not a censored, condensed version.
I tell you, that's more our style
Yeah,
anyway.
yeah.
I would say. So there you go. We get to play a full show the night before.
And so the last time you played AT&T was '05. Is that right? Or was there another one since then? So I'm saying is like you as a Giants fan, now you can be there since the flags are flying.
Yeah,
Maybe
man.
you can shout out the World Series flag or recreate your great moment from the Cardinals.
I can
right?
use the word kick somebody's ass
Oh, wait a minute.
at some point. Yeah.
Here's how we keep it on file,
Oh
James.
God. This guy's drunk.
Listen to that crowd.
Stop.
That's Patrick, our producer, putting that together there. A little package for you there.
Thank you.
He's
Thank
got
you
you
very
covered.
much. Yeah.
Well, James, man, what a delight to have you, man. You are welcome anytime in our studio. And Paulie, I think we know what we're doing the night before the Super Bowl.
Oh,
I think we
kidding
know.
me, dude? I'll be the guy. Yeah, you'll see us. My last question for you, James, is: does it bring back any memories for you to be this close to Broadway back in the day, man?
Absolutely.
Now, the early '80s, that was the place, right up the street.
Yeah. Yeah. Not to get all nostalgic,
No,
but yeah.
Are we talking
you know,
Stone or
our first
Buhay or
gigs-
what?
Our first gig in the Bay Area was up here.
Yeah.
We came up from Los Angeles in the back of Ron's pickup truck with all our gear. Came up here and played at the Stone. Yeah, the Stone, the Mab.
Yeah.
On Broadway.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Man,
you know,
man.
we have a song called Battery. It's right here on this album. It's a street here called Battery.
That's what we're on.
You know. Yep. Yeah, the old Waldorf.
Yeah,
Metal
man.
Mondays.
Yeah.
So
Awesome.
we are a local band.
Well, great seeing you, James. Thanks for coming
So
in, man.
Thank you so
man.
much. Sorry for hijacking.
Oh, no, no.
Anytime,
Hey, real
anytime.
quick, we gotta let you. I'm gonna give you the floor for some Raider talk. We know this means a lot to you. How psyched were you yesterday?
Oh, man.
What are you digging?
Oh,
are you a
man.
Car guy, Cooper guy? What's going
ACDC,
on?
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Carr to Cooper and Crabtree, loving it. Murray, you know, we've got all of the ingredients now. You know, Del Rio, lots of great things are happening. Carr has arrived, I believe.
Wow.
A couple weeks ago, I got to meet Fred Bolitnikoff.
Nice.
You know, he was my hero.
Yeah.
growing up.
Stud, man.
My
That's
hero.
and he's a guy. He kind of when you meet him, you do feel that moment because that was that golden age of
25,
Raiders, right?
yeah,
You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
I shook his hand and then I couldn't let go. It was weird. I was stuck.
No, I'm telling
Still
you,
got
you know
the
what?
stick 'em from the 70s.
And you know what's
Good call,
funny? We're
good call.
49er fans, and I think, I mean, if you guys continue this rise up and have like a nice 5-10 year run of contention under Carr and Cooper and all that, I think you're going to look back as the seed was planted the day you guys punched the Niners in the face in Oakland last year.
No doubt.
And
Oh.
Carr completely outplayed Kaepernick.
Oh.
That's when I think the first seed was planted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That was when it was like,
Right.
whoa, the
You know-
Raiders are here.
I love it. I love it. I've been a Raider fan since birth. I grew up in LA even, and I love the Raiders. The fact that they're doing well is even better. You know, I'd love the Niners to be doing well as also. You know, it's kind of sad to see what's going on over there. But
Yeah, tell us about it, James. Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
wearing it, bro.
Yeah.
By the way, no, I mean, I wouldn't want to even like suggest disrespect or sacrilege, but since it is the night before the Super Bowl, any chance you'd throw on a Raider jersey at AT&T just to rep your squad?
Hey, man.
You know?
Well, whoever the Raiders are going to be playing in the Super Bowl,
Ah!
I'm not going to be wearing their jerseys. Jeez, come on.
That's a perfect way to end it. So once again, thanks to James Hetfield and Metallica for announcing
Thank you, James.
the night before. Metallica and Cage the Elephant going
Yeah.
to AT&T Park Saturday, February 6th. Tickets go on sale Friday. Thanks
Yeah.
for coming by, James.
Thank you, boys.
That was
Yeah,
cool.
man.
On KNBR 680, the sports leader, the Metallica leader. Traffic brought to you by the Golden State Warriors.